pass me no Zan. She want top inside the mall. She like to fuck when she can. Pay for the Uber, then give her my tip. She suck on this dick and then.
What did YouTube? It's your boy Bossni, and I'm back on this video, man. This is 5 ways to avoid boring text conversations. You know what I'm saying? First thing, I'm gonna let y'all know off rip. If I'm having a boring conversation, you know what I'm saying? If I ever get a closed end sentence or like closed end like response, I'm not replying back unless I like really fuck with you. If I really fuck with you, I'll try and steer it in a different way. But like 9 times out of 10, bro, I'm not with that boring conversation shit, bro. If I see you don't want to talk, we won't talk. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I like to FaceTime anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's how you really get to a girl's heart. You know what I'm saying? You FaceTime her, and then once you get to that random FaceTime stage, got him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Got him.
Yo, what up, my young kings? It's your boy out here, back here with another video. And so what I'm going to talk about in this video is 5 ways to avoid having boring conversation with these girls. Because you anything like me, you probably in the crib bored. In the crib just bored and texting these girls all day, okay? So these are 5 tips that you guys can utilize today. So let's jump into this video.
Because it don't say his name. Hey, shout out to in the sky. Shout out to Prince O, you know what I'm saying? I don't want niggas getting mad that I didn't shout the nigga out. Shout out to that nigga, Prince O. But yeah.
Have you been on Instagram and you see a bad girl, so you scrolling and you stop.
Okay.
And you go click her stories, and what do you see in her stories? She's taking half naked photos, showing her titties out, showing them cleavage, you feel me?
Yep.
Turn around like this, right?
Yep.
What's that called? That's called a thirst trap. And why do girls post that? They know one, once they post that, they can get hella likes. Yep. And 2, if you anything like me, you probably slitting that girl's DMs, giving her hard eyes, okay? Ooh. Yes, being a little simp, okay? So, what you can do as a guy is called response bait. This means basically you're gonna send her text messages that you know she's gonna respond to, okay? That's why it's response bait. And so simple things that you can send that
before he says what he says, I'm gonna say what I do. Alright? So there's multiple ways you can go with it. First off, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, like the DM first. I like to, you know what I'm saying, maybe post something that's entertaining in which maybe you would swipe up on if you. That's how I know you genuinely feel me. I don't like going first most of the time, unless it's in person, you know what I'm saying. But like if it's over Instagram and Twitter and all that shit, I don't like, you know what I'm saying, But anyway, if I do, you know what I'm saying, I usually, you know what I'm saying, I would like look for something that like you could like respond back subtly to, you know, like for instance, boom, sending going to your picture and looking and like a recent picture you took. Let's say you at a location I recognize. I'm like, hey, is that that one hookah lounge or some shit like that? And then they be like, yeah, trio. I'm like, oh yeah, I go there all the time. Now we initiating a conversation. You feel me? That's how you get them. Or like 3 pictures and then she'll like 3 pictures and then you could slide there. You know what I'm saying?
Or like this. Guess what? See, when you say guess what, she's gonna be willing to respond. She's like, what you talking about? Or you can say like, yo, the craziest thing just happened to me. She's definitely gonna respond. So the next thing is just coming up with something to say after that. Interesting story we're gonna talk about later on. But hey, also, if you don't even have something interesting, some response base that you guys can send is like, what do you like, light or dark? Okay? And then after that, if she says dark, I'm be like, oh, you part Team Henny. Or I might say, oh, you don't like tequila? Yo, I can't mess with you. Or if she says light, be like, yo, you don't like the hen dog? Yo, what's good with you, okay? Might text her that, okay? Or you can
So the first text, I'm gonna text the bitch, are you team light or team dark? How the fuck she gonna know what, she gonna be like, what? Her response, this is her actual response. In what? Or like about the light dark what? It's to my skin? You talking about drink? Like nobody knows you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Unless you have like recently talked about it or some shit like that. Like, I don't like that example, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna hear him out though.
What do you like?
I don't like that approach.
She says small dogs. Ew, your team Chihuahua? My pit bull will take your Chihuahua down, okay?
Okay. Do you like big dogs or little dogs? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I feel like I would only say this shit if she like was telling me when I talked to her originally. This seems like you have already talked to her before, so now you hitting her up off of some dry shit. You know what I'm saying? He's not really talking about like a random bitch off of Instagram right now. Cause hey, I'm not gonna hit up a random bitch. Do you like big dogs or little dogs randomly? I don't know. It just comes kind of too out of context.
These are response baits that you can keep on having a conversation, fun, playful, and flirtatious. Okay, and you can send this anytime you want. I have tons of response baits that I send to girls every single day. Okay,
prove it.
So if you guys want to know some of these response baits, leave in the comments. I want to know the response baits. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is like, yo, take this word out your vocabulary. You cannot be texting girls this under any circumstance, bro. Not under any circumstance. So stop saying this, okay?
Beautiful.
And it's, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? WYD. What are you doing? Stop saying this, bro. Stop. Okay? Cause like, yo, you guys are gonna what you doing girls to death, okay? You guys are gonna scare them away, okay? By saying what you doing. The reason why I say this, like, yo, it comes down to like this little story I'm about to tell you. So back in the day, I had this one girl, yeah, you know me, I was geeked over her. I really wanted her, okay? And we were talking at the time, but I always wanted to keep on texting her. I didn't want to stop answering her. And so what did I end up doing? When the conversation got dry and boring, what you guys probably do is, what are you doing?
Yeah,
and I used to ask her that like 4 or 5 times. But she's doing the same damn thing every single day. And if you're in the crib right now in quarantine, you asking girls what are you doing? They're not doing nothing. They're bored in the house.
Nah,
in the crib, bored.
Yeah.
They're texting you or the other guys, okay? So stop asking them this. And what actually ended up happening, she subtweeted me. Do you guys know what subtweet is? So basically she ended up talking on her Twitter, typing like, this man always asks me, what am I doing? Like, I'm doing the same thing all the time. Why don't he pick another fun, interesting conversation to talk about, okay?
But girls are so petty, bro. Girls will, like, that's why the girls be on their phone so long, you know what I'm saying? They're in a petty situation. They would literally spend like an hour looking for the right meme, screenshot it, and then post it because it pertains to what just happened in her life just to get that one person riled up. Like, bitch, talk about me? You know what I'm saying? That's how there's petty ass girls out here like that.
And yes, back then I was hurt. But honestly, I learned my lesson to stop saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay? To this day, I don't text anybody, what are you doing? Nobody. And even when a girl says, what are you doing? Bro, I leave her on red. Because, man, I don't even want to hear that. Like, you can't pick a better conversation? Okay? So stop saying this, bro. I hope you get the point.
She asking me that.
Stop saying, what are you doing?
Good.
Okay?
I'm going to answer.
And before I jump into point number 3, I want to know, what is your biggest texting tip that you guys can share in the comment to help everyone out? Because we're all young kings and we all try and get better. And Track more.
I know I keep pausing the video, but I feel like I have to, you know what I'm saying, spit game while he's spitting game. He said best texting tip. My best texting tip to you guys would be don't be afraid to not respond. You know what I'm saying? Because no girl likes a nigga that really likes her. No matter how much she on Twitter preaching, I want a dude that really shows it. No. She don't want to know that she like that you chasing, but she don't like that you chasing like fast as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I can't. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? They like to see that you got options because they want to control that situation, but they can't control it. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's a philosophy behind it. If you really want to hear more, go to my second channel, Bossni Plays.
Okay, inshallah. Like, so leave in a comment, what is your biggest texting tip to help someone else out, okay? But the next thing I want to talk about is like, is my third point, which is the tease text or the troll text. In order to have a conversation fun and playful, you need to start teasing them, causing friction. You can't just be, you look beautiful, you look good,
oh, yeah, nah.
how you doing?
You can't do
all that stuff, okay? Oh, you're sexy.
I want to hear okay.
You gonna be my future
right,
girlfriend? Yo, stop saying that, bro.
Let me hear what you got.
Like, yo, play around with her. That's the difference between a confident guy and an inconfident guy. And let me tell you a little story about tease and troll, right? So back in the day, I used to play basketball. I talk about this all the time on my channel. But there's one guy who was on my team, right? So everyone loved him, right? But if you actually listen to what he was saying, he was one of the biggest assholes. But everyone loved him. What did he do? He said insults with a smile on his face. But no, it's not like that. So let's say I'm you right now. Yo, your shape up ugly as hell, boy. Oh, you short as hell. Yo, oh my God, you're so ugly, man. I can't mess with you. Get out my face. If you think about it, right? That is the most dickheads. I just called you ugly. And I said your shape up messed up and get out of my face. But what I do, I put a smile on my face. So how do you transition this into text messages? See, you can say this in text messages, but if you send a GIF or a meme, it's like smiling. So you can say whatever you want, but you're keeping the conversation playful and they're joking around with you, right? A lot of people say sarcasm doesn't go well through text, but thank God it's the 21st century and we have emojis, we have GIFs, and we have voice memos, okay? So now you can actually get your point across. So some troll texts that I send to girls all the time is like, yo, my girls always talk about they want a rich guy, okay? They be into city girls and all that stuff, so they be talking like they want a rich guy, okay? So I be texting them like, yo, have you found your broke husband yet? And it's just a little inside joke that I be talking about. But this is teasing her, playing her, because why? She wants a rich guy, but I keep telling her you're gonna get a broke guy with no job, okay? Another troll text I be sending girls. It's like, yo, when I was living down south, I had some girls that went to FSU. So if you don't know, FSU and UF have a big rival, okay? So if you send an FSU girl, go Gators, yo, they probably gonna cut you off. I'm not gonna lie, unless you Prince out, okay? So this is my fun way of joking now. I used to just text them randomly, go Gators. Because I know it kind of like ticked them off a little, but it was fun and playful, so it was a little inside joke. So then we just start trolling each other back and forth, teasing each other back and forth, and it got fun and playful, okay? The next thing you can troll about or just tease her about is like, yo, next thing you can tease her or troll about, like, a lot of people have iPhones, and iPhones is kind of like the new standards. I mean, if you team Android, like, yo, I don't mess with you flat out. Okay, but if you team iPhone, smash that like button. If you team Android, smash that like button, okay? But if she team Android, you can tell like, yo, I can't text you no more. You not team iPhone. I can green text messages. So these are fun, teasing, playful ways that you can flirt with her. And
did you just say that's flirting?
So
I feel like she
before I say this, right? Because I'm telling you, troll her and tease her, right? There's certain stuff that you can't tease a girl for or troll, okay? And that's one, her weight. Yo, don't ever talk about girls' weight, okay? Don't ever. Like, yo, you're absolute. Yeah,
that is number one.
Okay.
But you know what girls love doing, bro? Girls love downing themselves in front of you. So, like, for instance, a girl would say, like, a girl I know I was talking to, she'd be like, oh my God, I'm fat as fuck. Like, we be on FaceTime, she's like, oh my God, I'm fat as fuck. I'm fucking fat. I'm fucking fat. I'm fucking fat. I'm fat as fuck. I'm fat. Fat. I'm talking about 24/7. And what as a nigga trying to fuck, what do you say? No, you're not fat. You ain't fat. You ain't fat. And she knows she's not fat. You know what I'm saying? She knows she's not fat, but she wants you to hear her say, she wants to hear you say that as reassurance. I don't know what it's for, but I don't know why girls do that shit. That's kind of annoying.
And next thing is skin color. Don't talk about girls' skin color, okay? That you can't troll a girl. That's messed up, okay? You can stay away from these two topics. You're pretty much free to troll her on whatever, but make sure to send your emoji, send your gift, and be fun and playful, okay? And yo, if you still don't know what to text her, see, I have a texting video right here where I show you exactly lines that you guys can send to girls. And I have my whole texting playlist where you guys can just watch tons of videos of how to text girls. So if this is the area you're struggling with, this is the perfect playlist to watch. How to flirt with girls and text them. So you guys can just literally sit down and copy and paste and steal all my text messages and send them to these girls and be like Prince L. Or you can check out my Patreon. It's up to you.
You know what's so crazy, bro?
I'm
not joking. I think I had this exact same fit on in my this fit he got on. I think I had this exact same fit on. Like when I just started YouTube, and I think I was doing a lyric prank. I had this exact fit on, bro. That's so weird. All my real niggas know what I'm talking about. I think it was like, if you want to look back, I think it was Lil Uzi lyric prank. It was like one of my first videos.
It's just like, yo, talk about relevant topics, bro. Like just in general, okay? Like for instance, if you talking to your boy and stuff like that, you're gonna talk about relevant topics. So what's relevant right now? The MJ document is relevant, and that LeBron is still better than MJ. Those are topics that are still relevant right now.
Like that,
so when you're gonna be talking to these girls we're gonna talk about relevant topics, okay? So some relevant topics that you can always talk about. All these girls love Kylie Jenner. Go in the shade room and just look at stuff that people are talking about. Girls love all that gossip and just talking about that. But keep it to a T, okay? You're just talking about stuff that's relevant. Like when the football player snatched his phone out the girl's hand, yo, that's a relevant topic that I was talking to some of my girls about, okay? So also another thing that you can find that's relevant is like right now, like, hey, everyone's on TikTok, so you can talk to her about TikTok videos.
Girls
like, you
love
can literally
TikTok.
just text her and send her TikTok videos that are funny, playful, and you guys talk about it. Or even Instagram videos. You can talk to her by sending her Instagram video and keeping it playful and fun. So always remember, you don't have to stay in text.
When you get to that point where you randomly FaceTime and you send them like, you know what I'm saying, low key memes and shit. Cause like you don't want to seem like you you know what I'm saying? All right, so boom, you don't want to seem like you texting her all day and you fiending for her, but you want to let her know that you still think about her. So you send her a little funny meme just so you can send her a little laugh so she can smile. Y'all could talk about it, blah. She like, oh, that nigga stupid in the video. I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, and then just leave it on red. Got him. Come on, son, got him.
All day. You can literally, like, yo, text her for a little bit, stop answering her, talk to her on Instagram for a little, stop answering her, talk to her on Snapchat for a little, stop answering, and then keep that so you're not texting every day. And what this avoid, this makes you have fun, relevant conversation, and you're not from on the same app every time. So like when you meet a girl in person, what do? You venue hop. You might go from Cheesecake Factory to the bar, to the club, or to different places, okay? So that's like how it is on texting. You text her right here, then you text her on Instagram, you text her on Snapchat, okay? So you switching the venues, snitching the app, and that makes it more fun, more playful, and entertaining. And you guys are talking about a bunch of different things. But I always still recommend meeting up with her in person, okay? My next and final point is like, bro, stop worrying about texting her so much. Like, literally, stop worrying about her. You don't have to worry about her. The more you worry about her and wait for her to text you back, the more you're going to be texting her really fast. You're going to be showing that you're really interested, showing you're really geeked over her, and she's going to like you less and less, okay? Like, yo, bro, if you stop worrying about texting her so much, you're not going to be worried about having the most interesting conversation, and she's going to start coming to you. And like, when you stop chasing and you let it come to you, that's when everything stops coming to you, okay? So, like, yo, bro, stop worrying about her. Like, you can get a whole bunch of different girls that you can text. If she's not having interesting conversation with you and guiding a whole conversation, bro, you can go to someone else who will do the same thing. So stop worrying about it. You have to change your mindset, okay?
Shout out to this nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it. You know what you also need to not stop doing? Just cause you fuck with her and you talk to her and shit, and y'all cool, y'all send each other memes, y'all FaceTiming randomly, do not keep swiping up on her stories. Cause that shit get annoying after a while. Like, yeah, okay, hard eyes once. Maybe like you talk about something, but like every day, my nigga, a compliment. Swiping up on her story. Sometimes she not even want to post no more. She's like, man, this nigga from swipe up again. His little excited ass. You know what I'm saying? He probably got push notifications on with his gross at. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all do. What's y'all little go-tos and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own little je ne sais pas quoi. Yeah, I know French, nigga. And what's up with the French hoes too, nigga? We out this bitch.
My tip, she suck on this dick and then fuck on the dick. Roll around in them foreign ass whips. Changing cities and then changing them zips. They get mad cause I fuck on that girl.